Oh, hello, everybody.
Hello. Let's announce ourselves.
Oh, hi.
Okay.
I'm Joe Furey. I'm one of the producers of the show. This is...
and the rest of us are actors. I'm Stephen Root.
And I'm sort of an actor. I'm Dave Foley.
I'm Vicki Lewis.
And I'm actor Andy Dick.
And this is an episode called Sleeping, I believe, where
one of my favorites because
This is great.
I'm not in it a lot. But
Well, you're in it.
Andy's in the fridge at the moment.
Well, you're
I
in
was
it,
drunk.
but you don't have to do
I
anything.
don't have to do anything, which is the best part of being on television.
Is this the second year?
No, this is the third year.
We're still doing
I
the
started
third year.
drinking a lot during this.
During the third
I
year?
remember freaking. I needed to drink
Or during
to
this
get in there.
commentary. What?
You started drinking?
Did you ever get hurt with that door? It looks like she was closing that.
Now,
pretty
here's the
hard.
premise right here.
Right.
Stephen is...
Steven is a mime.
Stephen
Wait.
Well,
Oh, here it
Fell
goes.
down, Steven.
Oh, yes.
Did you hurt your knees?
I don't remember.
That looked like it might
You,
have
like,
hurt.
really
I thought
fell.
you were going to have a heart attack right there.
Oh, well, almost. Oh.
Oh, I see. Here it comes.
See, here it comes. My
whole
arms
body's
tingling.
Yeah.
My arms tingling.
His whole body's tingling because he's having a effing heart attack.
Oh, God. I don't think I ever saw that.
You weren't here, honey. You remember?
Oh, that's right.
You were
Vicky, you're making a motion
You were
picture.
doing a movie there.
I was
not-
doing
not
mouse
here during
hunts.
the entire
Look,
house.
there's an exterior. They had an exterior
That was the same-
ambulance.
The same
ER.
They
ambulance.
got it from St.
that was the
Elsewhere.
same stock footage we used about 100 times.
Yeah,
So
remember
that's
they
same-
would take Phil away in the
smoking
ambulance
episode.
all
Oh,
the
my
time.
God.
Yep.
Sure.
When my hand got cut.
Yes,
same
Yes.
ambulance, same
Why did
shot.
they take Phil in that ambulance? Because of the smoking
Smoking episode,
things.
we had
That's
all
right.
that.
He wore him as a belt.
As a belt.
Right.
Do you remember
but
my idea I tried to get NBC to do where when my hand would get cut, you'd see my character show up on ER, and then it would be the dramatic part.
Who was your agent at that time?
They didn't take you up on that
There's
offer?
a
Mike
young,
Rosenfeld.
So now he's...
well, everybody's worried about me now.
Yeah.
How did I end up in the break room then? I don't remember that.
I don't remember that either.
Because I know I was.
I think they moved you there.
Oh.
So you could
were-
conduct your
so you could-
business?
They
Yeah.
felt it would be
Well, just-
helpful to him to have him
Right.
hear familiar
friends.
voices.
Oh,
Right.
I see. Okay.
There's
Brian
more in the
Kelly.
Joe
future.
remembers more of this
So
than
that's
you.
quite
More is in the future ER
Oh, it's an Al
set.
Higgins
Higgins.
story.
Yeah.
There you go.
How long did it take for you guys to come up with the rationale for having him in the
in the office.
break room in a coma?
I think about 6 seconds. That's
Yeah.
Drake
Oh,
Sater.
Drake
Sater.
Say there's
one of
a
the
big,
writers on the show.
big moment
Who's
on
no
television.
longer with us.
Yes,
No longer with us.
Unfortunately, he's not.
And
Thank you,
missed.
Andy.
He was
There's
yeah.
Steven.
This is
He
my.
was one of my favorite writers. He really was.
He
Thanks a
was
lot,
good
Andy.
guy.
That's really nice.
And you're a close second.
Oh, aren't you sweet? Drunk.
Oh, that's right. Drake was always your lawyer. Or no, and Norm
Drake
Macdonald was
always
Norm
sort of
Macdonald was my lawyer,
reminded me
yeah.
of Norm Macdonald. I was
Yeah.
just going to say,
I
actually.
believe
Look
that
how
was one of the
handsome he
reasons
was.
he was used too, because he
Because
looked similar because Norm played it the first
wasn't
time.
Well, was Norm not available?
Yeah,
to do
Norm
it?
couldn't do it anymore because he was now like a big
well, there you
star.
go.
And we-
Interesting.
Yeah.
And we, I
Okay.
think we kind of got Drake
wow.
for that reason, as I recall.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
That's
because he looked similar enough.
This was yet another chance to get a Star Wars reference in this show, which that comes later. though.
Yes, that's right.
I don't know. I could watch those crazy nuts.
Yeah, Steven, this was an easy show for you because all during the live taping, you've already taped yours
Oh,
on
it's all
camera
done.
blocking
Oh
day.
yeah. No, this was great for me.
You just sat in the bed the whole time.
Yes, I got to wear my sunglasses a lot.
And it was easy for Vicky too. Yeah, Vicky wasn't
And Vicky,
even there.
because Vicky
I
wasn't,
wasn't
there.
even
Wasn't
there.
even
It
there.
was so
and
easy.
we actually dubbed
But
you
don't
later,
I?
didn't we?
Somebody, yeah. Did you use someone to do a voice? I call in. Is that what it is? And then I dubbed
Well,
it.
we had to stand in on the set for for the things that you had to do, kind of doing your
right,
dialogue.
right.
And then
Kathy Griffin, right? I think.
I believe that's who
Yeah.
it was. Yes,
That's who we got that day.
Right.
she was very good.
Yeah.
All of the doctors are here in the break room.
Yeah. Why did
Yeah.
that? How did that just happen?
I guess
he
there was a
wanted it, probably.
videotape that explained it.
It was. I believe the reason was they felt it would be
Familiar,
helpful. A familiar
For him to
surrounding
come out of his coma.
in case he comes to help him
Right.
come out of his coma was the excuse we came up with. I
And what's
believe.
happening to the
That's a
other
bunch of
patients
bull.
in the hospital at this time?
Thanks, Andy. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Actually,
Andy.
all
It's
the
a-
patients from the
It's
hospital
really
are
just
in
to get,
other, break
just so we
rooms.
could have a
Right.
news radio show.
Andy,
Now
it's
the
actually a
table again
television
is
show. I don't
cut
know if
down
you're-
now.
I love Jimmy. I mean, I wish
Joe has a weird sideburn. It's like an Elvis sideburn that
Freddie
day.
Mercury.
Well, this was one of Phil's dry hair days. He would do dry hair days and then wet hair days. This was a dry one.
Mm.
Yeah, that's right. He blew it out.
He blew it out on some episodes.
Oh, this was Andy was very upset too because he caused the heart attack. Isn't that true? Isn't that what happened here?
Yeah.
What?
No, but Andy wasn't upset, was
Andy,
he?
don't talk amongst yourselves.
Sorry.
What are you guys talking about?
They're
Nothing.
talking to themselves over there.
I said something that was weird.
It's just sad. The show is sad for me.
It's a little hard to watch, Phil.
Because Jimmy James is dying.
He's in a
It's like-
coma.
Oh, you're talking about the play, and I'm
believe-
talking about real life.
No, I know what
Well,
you're
we're all
talking
sad
about.
for different reasons.
I
That's
know what
good.
you're talking
Yeah.
about.
What is in the back?
We didn't want to
of-
bring that up.
No, I know.
What
What's-
about Phil being dead? Well, I think.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
everybody
sad,
knows.
too.
Well, everybody knows Phil's dead, but he
Yeah.
was terrific in this, as he always was.
As
That's
always.
sad too.
Yeah.
Well, Andy, let's try and be happy about it.
Phil
enjoy
would be.
the episode.
He'd be
Phil would
fine with
appreciate
it.
it.
Yeah,
It's
he
a
would,
shame
wouldn't
that
he?
he's not
Be
here.
Of course.
okay.
He'd be
He would
fine.
be so fun doing these.
What?
He would have been so fun to
Yeah,
do these.
he would be
Yeah.
great.
commentaries.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could have been here instead of you.
In fact, that was what everyone predicted.
Yeah, it's true.
You're right.
Insensitive and inappropriate, and you've got to cut it out.
All right, let's talk more about the show.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
What do we,
Top.
Dave, what was that stuff on your desk there?
Huh?
What was
Is
the
there
stuff
stuff on my desk?
You have work there. Looks like you're, what work were you doing
Well,
there?
I don't. They were usually some sort of green striped papers.
I know. What were those? And they
were
had phone numbers and social
spreadsheets.
security numbers
Yeah.
on them. If we were criminal minded, we could have done something with those.
Yeah.
Maybe some of us did.
And
we
those
still haven't been
newspapers
caught.
with the what's his name?
Nijinsky.
Nijinsky.
Yeah,
Nijinsky.
right?
Do you
Yeah.
Andy? Do you remember that?
That sounds familiar.
On the
Yes,
table.
the ballerina.
Newspaper,
The ballerina.
From the
Yeah.
1901.
Yeah.
And that's the only paper
What's your-
that
That's
we
the only
ever
paper we
had.
ever
What they're-
had. I do
5
remember
years.
that. When
Yeah.
you said Nijinsky, that's
It was
Yeah.
Mary
Yeah.
playing Nijinsky, wasn't it, or something? I forget
that is
now.
trippy.
What,
Yeah.
of course,
Yeah.
they're making
It was the
reference
New
to
York
is the
Times,
New York
right?
Times.
Exactly
that was
right.
there
We had
Right.
one
the entire
edition.
time we did the show.
Yeah.
And I
The
never
same
finished
paper.
reading the article.
One
Never.
That's right. I
5
didn't
years
either.
and you never finished the article.
Yeah.
I think I read it a couple
I
times.
was sitting there reading it on set. Oh.
That's wild. One edition
That's
of the
right.
New York Times the whole 5 years.
And I think the same things were on Dave's desk for the entire time.
Yeah.
We were
Now,
on the
Stephen,
same,
are
like,
you
5
trying not
things.
to breathe? Like, is that? Would you hold your breath?
No,
He's
no.
no, you're not
alive.
dead.
He's not dead.
No, he's not.
Then,
No, I'm
Yeah, he's not dead. No.
Phil and Drake, Phil and
I'm
Drake are
nearly
dead.
in the
incapacitated
break
for a while.
Mm.
And if you saw the Ultimate Fighting Championship, you'd know that that's how Mark Coleman made Dan Severn tap out.
Yeah, he got all embarrassed that he
So
had a
everybody's
heart
talking
rate.
now.
Yes.
Get your
Everybody's
dead
taking
people, right?
turns. coming
Joe's a
in.
good-looking fellow. Whatever happened to him?
I don't know. He left.
Whatever happened to
left
him?
television.
Fear Factor.
Never to be seen
Is he
again.
I'm gonna do Celebrity Fear Factor.
Are you?
What are you going to be
I
afraid
want
of?
to. Nothing.
Never mind.
What are you going to be famous for?
Oh,
Don't say it, Andy.
I'm joking.
you people are terrible.
Oh.
That's a cute shirt on Maura.
Yeah, I remember it being very shiny.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah.
Here's the question I have for Stephen about it.
Yes.
Was it difficult to do these scenes? I know Vicki said like trying not to breathe, but was it difficult to not laugh while you were doing this? Like, was it-
on some
not that any of it's
was.
funny, but
Yeah, if the
was
script had been any good, it would have been okay. But
because I always wonder about someone who does that lying there and they have to sit there and listen.
no,
to
it
that
was
all
it
the-
was fun because we were able to do bits. I remember Maura and I did some kind of bit where she throws the cards on my crotch, and so we were able to actually do something, even though I did nothing. We talked about it and
And did you
came
have
up
like
with some bits.
candy hidden under the blanket or anything? Like, that's
Candy
what I was always
Alexander?
doing. Right, was candy down in the
You
bottom
always
half of
ate
that
little
bed?
pieces of chocolate.
I always had little chocolates.
How
And,
could you eat so much chocolate and be so skinny?
I don't know, but I would hide them all around my. That's not even like.
What about Andy?
So
What
this
did
is
you?
actually character subtext episode.
It is.
Right?
It
Everyone
is.
gets to do their subtext out loud.
Which was good,
Yes.
kind of.
Yes,
it was
that is
nice.
kind of what it is, isn't it?
There were a lot of
was Maura?
monologues in this episode.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
See, now she has to pick them up on my crotch, which I
Yeah,
thought was a
well,
Well,
good
the show,
bit.
the show
That
did.
is funny. That's funny.
That is good.
She's
Very
getting
good.
into it.
She's
getting
very
into
good.
it.
Independence, check. Mentioned in the New York Times for the age of 30. Check. 800s on my SATs.
Well, that's the question, actually. You were saying,
What?
in terms of doing this, sort of like a stage play, because like you're saying, there is a lot of sort of exposition, you're literally doing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you find that more interesting to do than doing like a movie where it's all broken up, where you actually do this?
You mean in terms of the form of the sitcom?
Just
or
the way we
movie?
filmed it? Yeah,
the early years we would actually do long scenes and long takes.
Yeah, we do like 10-minute
10-minute takes, and that was
stretches.
much more fun than later years when you just do Seinfeld splits, because that was 10-second scenes and then you split and go somewhere else, and that wasn't nearly as fun as an actor to do.
You just put him into a deeper coma.
Who did?
Maura, not you. Maura said, I want to have a baby.
Well, I wake up every once in a while.
And then you
in
just
this.
went into a deeper coma. How could that be possible?
Oh, this was the arc. Was this an arc that went on for a couple episodes where Maura wanted a baby
crap.
too?
Yeah.
Maura
I think it
wanted
did,
a baby.
right?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
You can't go into a
And
deeper
this exacerbated that.
I don't understand what just happened. You had a heart attack and you're in there, and then
Yes.
Maura shocked you, right? And did you have a second heart attack?
No, but I come out of it for every couple of seconds and then I go back.
Just because you're like, okay, yeah, I get it, I
Because
get
of
it.
what Maura said.
And then she's all, I want a baby in life and all
Right.
that.
Eating a cheesesteak sub when boom, it hit me. Radio
Did any of you guys watch this show ever?
Well, I
No.
wasn't here for this one, remember?
have.
So I have a
That's
right
true, right.
to my
No,
questions.
seriously. Did you watch it a lot when it was on the air? Or
No, I wasn't
don't
comfortable
know.
doing that.
I would.
I hated watching myself.
Yeah, I believe
Yeah.
that. Sure.
Shut up.
I'm just kidding. What about
I
Dave?
actually
Dave?
watched it for you,
Did you
Andy,
watch them when they were
because
on the
you were
air?
hysterical.
No.
You
We
didn't?
wanted to see
No.
you.
No one did, just out of curiosity. Huh?
No,
You never,
I
well, I think
couldn't
we
do
watched.
it.
I watched them early
I'm
on.
laughing my ass off now, though.
And
Well, we
Or
would
when did
never
I
know when
stop
it was
watching?
on, really.
I want to see
Yeah,
it.
point,
that's a good
yes.
point.
Excellent point. Thanks to the network.
But yeah, no,
so
we
good.
watched them
I
every
love
once in a while. But yeah,
Now what? Because it
I've
was
seen
just,
them more, with my kid later on than I saw them when they were on the air.
Your kids like them?
Yeah. He's a teenager now. He likes it. Thinks they're very well done. Yeah.
All right, I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry. I know that this must be a shock to you.
So she's pregnant? Is she
No.
pregnant?
No.
She just wants to have
She
it.
decided she wants to have a
Exactly.
baby.
Vicky, I heard you're pregnant.
What? Absolutely wrong. Thank you for sharing, though.
You should have just said you were.
Andy, I heard you were pregnant. True? No?
With a
Didn't
butt,
we-
with a
didn't we-
butt baby.
Didn't we do a lot of scenes in here in Dave's office, and we'd shoot day, and it would be night and day, and we would switch them around?
In Dave's office?
Yeah.
I was having a. I
Yes.
was dozed off.
Dave's
Are you guys just? What? This is the same episode still?
Still the same thing.
All right.
Dave-
You should say something about it.
How ironic the title of the episode is
But you
Sleeping.
didn't.
So,
The irony.
everyone,
Oh well, this was
You
good.
did
I love Phil
this was
doing
fun too, yeah.
Phil doing a DJ. Do you remember this, Andy? Phil doing the DJ stuff.
that. He's all right. He's all like 60s hipster.
Yeah.
Because Steven's character loved this
Jazz.
Song. No, this song.
It's like jazzy.
No, I think the song is
What
what's
is
that
this
Slow
song?
Ride.
Slow Ride by Foghat.
Yes.
Now, how
and
much do you have to pay for something like that?
Probably a lot.
I think it was probably a lot.
Yeah.
And what's the rule with the song? Like, you can only do 6 notes, right? And then you got to buy it? Something
Now
like that?
they've
so
changed
sweet.
it. Now you
About a
can't
half
get
note.
anything.
You can't
This
do
is
Really?
so
Anything
sweet.
anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, when we did that
Copyright law
episode
is
where Phil was playing the piano,
impossible.
he kept playing songs. We couldn't
Yeah,
use
yeah.
songs. We
You
had
had
to
to
use
keep
like
changing
we had to
it,
use
right.
public domain songs because we could not. Every song was like, no, it's going to cost $1 million to use. So it
Right.
was like, oh,
No.
all right.
There's not very many public domain songs, right? It's like Happy Birthday.
No, you got to pay for Happy
No,
Birthday.
somebody copyrighted that.
You
Oh.
can't. Yeah, you've never
did.
been
So
able
that-
to use Happy Birthday for
Yeah.
free.
Oh, I didn't know
It's
that.
actually really expensive.
So the anthem, what? I mean, that can you use? What did we end up
some,
using?
some things, but
Yeah, I think you can
Christmas
use the
songs?
national
that
anthem.
that one
Right.
right there, I'm sure was a lot of money. Probably cost to do that one. I just can't recall at all.
Remember we did White Wedding? We had to pay
White
for that.
Wedding, sure, Billy
Yeah.
Idol. Yeah.
I'm not normal, I guess.
But I am. I am thoroughly and completely normal.
Yes, I know you are.
Now you're still together here. You're off and on with this woman all the time.
Yeah, we were together. Well, I think we broke up. I don't know. End of this season for no apparent reason.
Toward the end of this, yeah.
Yeah, we broke up.
Yes.
We arbitrarily stopped being a couple.
I see.
Is that coat rack the same coat rack that's up by the door in the bullpen, the one that's behind Dave
Yeah, we
right
kept
now.
moving it back and forth.
Every scene
we
you had to
couldn't-
move it back and forth.
we couldn't afford 2 coat racks.
There was,
For the show.
there was one person who was so tired
Yeah.
running back and forth with a coat
Yeah.
rack.
Andy and I had to share a pair of pants for that one whole season. That's what you never see us below the waist in the same shot.
In the same scene.
There was one episode
see,
where
now
Maura
there's
and I
Cam.
switched clothes. Sorry, not
No, that's
pertinent.
okay. Everybody gets their shot, and there's Candy's doing hers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what she's in.
She's on a hit television show.
She is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the women are doing very well.
I know.
What do you mean? You're all doing
What do
well.
I,
What are you talking
what do
about?
I do to try to get you to come out of your coma?
Mm-hmm.
It's not a coma.
Yes, he's in a coma. He's in a coma.
He's in a coma.
I am in a coma.
We had to
I
call
do
it- I
come
believe
out of
we-
it
From a
every
heart
once in a
A
while.
attack?
heart attack-induced
Yeah.
coma.
I believe we had-
Well, it's
we had
not
to technically
ER.
call it a light coma or
Okay,
something, so
all
it wasn't
right.
too frightening.
Do I
or
try to
something
get you out of your
Jeez.
coma? I don't think I do.
Oh, I think you do. I don't
No,
remember
you
what
do
happened.
something, I
Yeah, you do
believe,
something
yeah.
with me. I don't know what it is.
I can't wait to see.
I think you
like
eventually end up fighting over me. Everybody does,
Oh.
and then you wake me up.
I sure wish you were awake right now because I'm
Uh oh, we're watching the episode.
Now here's a
again.
question
Yeah.
I have
Okay.
for you guys.
All right.
Was it difficult doing these things when you would just be talking to yourself, which occasionally would happen? You'd have to be like this, talking to
No, it was
one.
easier in this group to act alone.
Excellent answer.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Andy, what about you?
I don't like monologues. I like to be able to listen to somebody and respond.
Well, because
They're
you're
harder
Just because I
reactive,
can't,
yeah.
I can't remember my lines.
Yeah. Monologues are
Right.
harder to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now, did you really have a lot of problems with remembering lines? Or are you kidding?
monologues. But dialogue, it just comes easy because the writing was so good that if a character said something,
Oh,
you
now
know,
the
my
writing's
reaction
good.
was so natural from the writing. The writing, it came easy for me. Like I could get the script that day and shoot it that night. I wish we would have kept it fresh.
Well, we did sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody
Yeah,
just yelled from the other
you're
room.
right.
No, you couldn't.
Yeah, I think that was Paul Sims, our showrunner.
I remember Paul. I'm not going to talk about
Yeah.
that.
It's making you sad.
I
What about you
remember- I
guys?
remember him-
Did you have trouble remembering lines, any of you?
That
Oh
was
yeah,
not.
I did sometimes.
You know who did?
Sometimes they.
Sometimes, yeah.
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 It depended on if you had a lot of them and how often you got to rehearse them. But I remember not wanting to do speed throughs after a while because we'd change it so much
Yeah.
that it just wouldn't help
Mm-hmm.
for me anyway. I mean, you're like we
Dave has a
hated you.
photographic memory.
I saw
Dave
Stephen
can do
Root
it.
and Phil Hartman working on their lines the most. And
Probably.
probably because
They
you
had
get
the,
older,
the
you start
wordiest
forgetting.
stuff
had
other
wordy
than
stuff.
Dave.
Like
wordy stuff.
Big person
Yeah,
words.
and Phil had a lot of wordy, a lot
Yeah.
of stuff.
There was
Yeah.
always the danger, too, with Andy, I remember, where you would do it differently. After we would do it in rehearsal, and then you would do it differently. And we'd always come over and go, why don't you do it like what you did in rehearsal? And you'd say, I don't know, it just doesn't feel that funny
Well, you would
anymore.
also get bored with
like
the
you
way
get,
that
like
you
you
did
would
it
get
during the
bored
week.
with it.
There's Mike Reiser. Mike Reiser.
Yeah.
Our second
Mike,
AD.
he's the AD now on Less Than Perfect. Reisner.
Reisner. There you go. It's a good Andy Fall.
Oh, that was a good one. Oh, why is your hand? Why is your hand?
He put his hand
He
around.
propped his hand up to make him feel like he's alert. That is creepy. I don't like the hand thing.
It is a
This
little
episode
weird.
is creeping Andy out totally.
That really is creepy. He props the hand.
Why does it disturb you, Andy?
I don't know.
Yeah,
it's creepy.
All right.
Well, you're in the background feeling bad about doing this to me in the first place
Right.
because you jumped out of the thing.
I don't think I'm coming in to talk to you.
I think you do.
Yeah, you must.
You must.
You can go get some coffee or something, and we'll call you when you're on
You're on.
screen.
Yeah.
Immediately.
And I want to get married at an unspecified time in the near future.
This was a source of conflict, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Character conflict.
Marriage and the baby, yes.
Yes.
No, that's not it.
Oh,
Oh.
we got to talk
Are you
more.
sure?
Oh.
Here's what happened.
Can't have it all at once.
Where are all
What
the
are all
doctors?
those-
Where are the doctors? Right? Where? Are
Look
the,
at all the stuff in the back is like medical things now.
What's
There's
happening
this-
seriously
it's
to the
coffee.
patients at the hospital where the doctors left to be at the green room?
He's
here?
talking.
Yeah.
He's coming out of his thing.
That really wasn't necessary.
There's the happy
Right.
ending.
Once the
Oh,
doctor
look,
was
he's
there,
coming out of his heart
See,
attack
I knew
coma.
I never came.
He's
here.
coming out, and the doctors are
His
not
heart
there,
coma.
of course.
Yes, why would they be?
Yeah, why would they be? It's an office.
Wow, this episode went quick. That's already 20 minutes. Look at that. Oh, see?
There you are, Andy.
You came back, yeah.
There you are.
Oh,
Look
happy
at, we
ending.
were all waiting there to come in. That's one thing people don't talk about is how all the many years. If you're on a show for years, there's many days if you added them all up where you're just waiting behind a door for that one line to
It's
enter.
true.
You know,
That's
you're just
absolutely
sitting
true.
there waiting.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when I hear a cue, it'll be more familiar than my own line. I remember that line. Oh, because I had to enter on that line.
Yeah. So.
And
yeah.
yet you were always late.
Yeah.
I was late to work. Was I late to work on NewsRadio a lot?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
He was
I
never
still
late.
am. I
What do you
still am.
consider late? Do you consider it late if you actually show up at some point?
I still am so late. Unless
So it's all done now. You don't have to
Do you
worry
have-
about it anymore.
I was
I know,
3
how do you-
hours late yesterday.
How do you get to work without
something.
Candy living next to you to wake you up and drive you?
She still lives a block away from me.
Does she still wake you up and drive you to work?
No.
Do you just alert Candy when you're
Did she
moving,
used
and
to
then she
wake
can
me
move
up?
to be near? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She did?
And then Mike Reisner would come over because you didn't like alarm
Yeah,
clocks.
you didn't. I didn't like alarm
I think they
clocks.
scared you.
Yeah,
It's
you said
absolutely
they upset
horrible.
you.
Do you have an alarm clock now?
Not as, it didn't scare him
no,
as
I
much
don't
as
use
this
an alarm
episode.
clock. I do not use an alarm clock.
How
You
do
just
get
get up
How
by
do you
the
wake
sun.
up?
If I'm supposed to be up, then I'll get up.
But no, you don't.
Well, if I'm not up. Well, if I'm not up, that means I'm not supposed to be up. Get it?
I
Get
see.
it? Now
I see.
you get it.
Okay.
I see.
I guess I didn't understand what supposed to be meant. Okay.
He meant in a larger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Wow, we didn't talk about
Oh.
that very much.
Oh, yeah. Here's,
Yeah.
This
hang
is,
on.
This is where we got the Star Wars reference in.
To all those people at home,
Uh-huh.
just learned a lot about Andy's alarm clock.
Paul said that I call in to this episode.
Yeah.
Did that happen?
I guess.
You know
I
what?
don't
It may have
think
been
so.
cut from it, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I think we did something.
Maybe you weren't even awake.
Go on, but